G'day everyone, Ash here from Room Solutions WA. Today we're going to do video number 2. I was going to do the announcement on what we're going to do with that green Scott Bonner Model 45 build, but the weather's not the best and the kids want to be involved in that video, so they're at school, so we'll roll on to a different topic for today, which will be wanting to do these rubber roller sleeves that you've seen on the internet. So I believe Simon Chin's already done a video on that, so I've watched his video, Chinny Cylinder Mowers on YouTube, and great video. I'll learn a few things from it, so I'm gonna pretty well do the exact same thing as what Simon did, but I'm going to just do something a little bit different to try and avoid it being as messy as what it was for him, but basically the same principle. So we'll film that now and see how we go. Okay, so you can see here I've got freshly powder coated rear roller with a diamond groove sleeve. There's the other one and the other roller. I'll take the ratchet box out of that one. So what I'm going to do with this one that's a bit different to Simon's is I'm going to have them sitting up off the cardboard, just so when the glue does come down and smear out the bottom, I should just be able to wipe it off pretty easily and not have it spread everywhere. And the other thing I'm going to try and do this time around is with the sleeve, drop it down so it's flush with here, and then I'll trim it, so flush with there, sorry, and then I'll trim it around the ratchet box area just so it tries to neaten it up a little bit. Just do something a bit different this time and see how it goes. Alrighty, so we'll do this one first. As you can see, I've got that up off the cardboard, just so we can avoid as much mess as possible. First things first, gloves. Otherwise this stuff, this black Sikaflex, is going to be a nightmare to get off your hands. Oh, just like last video, sticker swap. If you want a sticker, send me one. I'll bang it up there, and if you want one of ours, happy to send one out as well. So firstly, the glue. So I'm going to use Sikaflex 11 FC Plus black. I believe that's what Chinny used as well. We'll do the exact same. Seemed to work for him, so why change something that works? Rags, plenty of them. I've got a bit of brake cleaner down there as well, just in case. So we'll do this one first. Just a hole in that. Cut this a little bit bigger, because we'll be here all day. Right. So, let's get this going. Same principle, we'll just apply the glue all the way around. These rear rollers are actually in pretty good condition. They've actually got really good grooves on them, so the glue should slip in there nicely. Give us a good contact seal on it. Try not to go too close to up here, just because I don't want a huge amount of over. I was going to say overspray, but that's not the right word. We don't want too much coming out the top there, just making a mess. Like I was saying, I'm hoping to slide this down and flush it off on the top here, and then we'll trim the bottom if we need to. Same thing, we'll put a bit of glue inside here. First time doing these two, so this is unscripted, so if things go wrong, you're going to see it firsthand. Oh, my luck they will. Alright, pretty happy with that. Might put a little bit more in there. You can see it already, it's going to go everywhere. Oh, thanks for the feedback on the first video as well. Was aware that there was a few issues with background noise and not being able to hear me properly. So I've ordered a remote microphone, which should be here hopefully next week. So bear with us on that. Hopefully when that arrives, the quality of the sound will be a lot better. And it's a bit windy today, so I'm hoping that there's no wind interference as well. All right, back to this. So we're going to try and slide this on now. Going off Simon's video, his went pretty easily. What I might do first, but it's already not working very well. That's it off there. Get it halfway on first. Right, push that down. That down. Alright, now we're getting close. Oh, this is messy. But cost-effective option to vulcanizing, I guess. We do the vulcanizing, and it is expensive. So this is a bit more of a cost-effective option for people. I'm setting the can off. So unscripted is the issues we're going to have. I'm going to come up with a better idea. I'll be back. We'll try this instead. At least with this. Should sit there a bit nicer. Whoop. Yeah, no. It's not going to work. So there you go. There's that option out the window. Pretty close now. As you can see, very messy. We've reached the bottom, but it's still sticking up. So they're cut to size, but they're a little bit off, which is no big deal. That's why I was hoping to sit them up so I could slide it down and even it off up the top here. What can we do here? She's messy. Right. Try this again because we're close. Let's see, stuck. So now, hopefully, getting close, still not 100%, a bit picky that way, so keep going, we'll persist. Definitely tight now. I reckon that's getting pretty close. Smear that around. It's not too bad. So if you want to get these sleeves, You can get them off eBay. There's a seller on there. I've got no affiliation with them. This isn't sponsored or anything, so I'm just trying this for a customer I'm actually doing a resto for. So we're trying to reduce the costs a little bit. It's a pretty expensive build. So we're hoping that this option for the rubber will help with that, which seems to be looking that way, which is good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Very messy. But no pain, no gain, right? Catch. So I'll just wipe off all this excess on the top here. Isn't too much. Do for now. Flick that out of the way. Bit on the edges here. Get rid of that. Let's go in the bin. I've got anything on myself. No. It's always good. Yeah, so you can see on this end, I'll show you in a minute, that it's hanging over a fair bit, which is what I sort of wanted to achieve, because then I can trim it like I do with the vulcanized rubbers. You can always trim this section up so it's flat with the roller itself. It actually doesn't create that much mess on this end, having it up in the air. So it's not too bad, but still very messy. I might just stop it there and I'll get this one cleaned up, get ready for the next one, and we'll get back to it. Alrighty, so we've cleaned this up now. I'll just show you what I mean by the lip. So you can see, hopefully this focuses, you can see there slightly that it's hanging over, so I'll trim that and get that nice and flush with the rear roller itself. But overall they're pretty good. Pretty good fit. As you can see there, that's pretty flush with the end of the roller there, so pretty happy with that. And clean that up. As you can see, I haven't done the bush in there yet. The old one's still in there, just protecting it while it was powder coated. So I'll knock that out, press that out, and put a new one in for those eagle-eyed watchers. So that's that one done. So I'll get on to doing the next one. I might just see if I can come up with a better way of doing it, because that was very awkward, as you can see. Rightio, so now we got the second half. I found this in the shed, hoping, praying this is going to be a bit easier. It seems to be pretty sturdy when I push down on it, but look what happened last time. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So same process again, we'll glue the inside of the sleeve, the outside of the roller. Try not to make as much mess. Actually, I'm going to need more rags. So that's probably one tip. Make sure you got plenty of rags. Make sure you got a bit of cardboard, something to sit on. Otherwise you can do just the down, push down onto the cardboard, but you will have that lip around the top. So just keep that in mind. I'm just going to try do it the opposite way to what's been done already. Trial and error. Everyone's probably going to have their own way of fitting these. You'll also find that one edge will be the cut edge that they've done when they've made them. So one will be nice and smooth, which is this edge, which I'm going to have on the outside of the roller, and the jagged edge, which isn't that jagged, bit of an exaggeration there, but have that down because I'll trim that later, so that doesn't matter. Right, let's put back in the gluing. So far, I've managed to get no glue on me. We're only halfway, but right, back to this. I chose black for obvious reasons, so you can't really see it. It'll blend in with the roller. Sorry, my back tears. For both, you don't need a huge amount. Because it is such a tight fit, realistically the glue is only going down into the grooves of the roller anyway, so there's no point going to town on it, otherwise you'll just have an explosion at the bottom when you finish. So making sure, so that's the jagged edge, so flip that. This is my preference. Slide this on. So I'm going to have to do what I did last time, just take it off, get initially started on the harder surface. So that's probably another tip, start getting it on a hard surface first, then put it up onto that PVC or whatever you've got. A bit of PVC pipe would probably be better than this, but I don't have any here, so make do with what you have. Right, try again. It's easy as that. Same thing as the other one. It's pretty tight, but this is a pretty good roller. And the sun has probably heated this up a bit now, being black, so it's made it nice and sticky. So it's gripping on a bit more. Bear with me while I battle this. Getting there. Right, pretty well to where I need it to be. Oh, maybe a bit more. So messy. Listen to me, I sound like I've just run a marathon. Right, try this again. There we go. It doesn't need too much. This one, like I said, they're all different lengths. The rollers, that is. The sleeves are all cut to the same size, but you will find that there is differences in the rollers themselves, which is just part of it. It's getting pretty close. One side's down, enough. It's just sat out of side there. So I'll push that down a bit more. Oh. Well, I've got a beanie on, very hot. Right. Sorry for disappearing off screen again. Not too bad. I reckon that's pretty good. Not too shabby at all. Let's clean that glue. Once again, I'll clean this up and I'll get back to you. Show you the end result once it's all cleaned up. Was going to make for a very boring video. I'll be back. Alrighty, so we're back. These have been cleaned up to as best as I can get them for now. Overall, not bad. Pretty easy. Most people would be able to do this. Just be mindful it is messy. So plenty of rags. Try and get yourself a bit of pipe, something like that. If not, just do it down and you just have the excess out the top here. But like I said, I'm going to try and do something a little bit different and just shave this off later on. They've all gone on relatively easily. Like I said, these were good rollers, so it was a bit tight, but they fit at the end, so it's probably a good thing. And being that the sun was on the rubber, it's probably made it a little bit stickier than what it should be. But generally, I'm pretty happy with those. So I think these were 220 maybe delivered, something like that. By the time you buy your glue and your rags and stuff like that, you're probably looking at, I don't know, around about the 250 mark. Vulcanizing's around the 360 to 400 mark, 440 even, depending on where you are and how far you have to freight them and who does them, etc. So I'll let these dry now and then I will trim them later. If there's anything extravagant that I find while I'm trimming them, I'll film it, but that's pretty well the sleeves done and dusted. Not really much more to show. Good quality, pretty happy with them. They should work a treat once they're all buttoned up, trimmed up. So other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you've learned something, learned from my mistakes. It's all about sharing different opinions and views and seeing which ways are easier. As I said, Simon's video was pretty good. I watched that to know what to do with these, and I've pretty well followed his video to a T. So you can see his video on YouTube as well. That's Chinny Cylinder Mowers in Queensland. Yeah, there's not really much more to go through. Hopefully the audio is okay. It's a bit windy. We're just about to get wet here, so I'm gonna wrap that up. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and the next video, once the weather's good, I'll get the kids involved and we'll have a chat about that mower I showed in video 1 and what we're gonna do with that. Looking forward to that one. Should be something a bit different for us anyway. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, so that'll be good. At the moment, I've got 6 mowers to service, so I better get cracking on with that. So until next time, see you later, and thanks for watching.